There she is, once again on the other side of the gym. You've heard she is single, and you have been seeing serious gains in the gym, so you're ready to go talk to her. But wait, you see another guy do it, and he's just as jacked as you. Fortunately, he gets rejected because he came in too direct. You are not going to make that mistake. Let's talk about how I got a date with my gym crush, and you can too. Hello, welcome to the channel. I am Professor Glow Up, where we talk about glowing up in every category based on actual scientific evidence, as well as give real practical tips and advice that you can apply immediately. In this video, we're going to talk about how to get a date with your gym crush. First is that I want you to understand that the gym is like high school. You see the same people every day, usually around the same time, assuming you go there at the same time. There are a variety of ways to go about this, and of course a variety of ways to not go about it. First, talk about the don'ts, which I've seen way too many times, and I'm sure you have as well. The first don't is, please do not go up to her and give any sort of unsolicited advice, whether she actually needs those tips or not. Don't do it. The conversion is way too low, and why are you only going up to her to give advice and not the other men and women at the gym? We both know why, and so does she. Also, what would you expect to happen? You give some advice, best case scenario, she says thank you and then gets back to the workout. If you try to start up a long conversation, she may get irritated because she is focused on the workout and doesn't want to take a long break in between sets. Worst case scenario, she still gets irritated. In the worst case scenario, she gets mad and says no thank you and puts her headphones in, and you irritate her even more. I know this goes without saying, but don't go in direct at all. No, you are looking so fit, sort of remarks. Maybe compliment her form or work ethic, but again, try to start a longer conversation, which will then get her irritated. If you were to do the compliment, make sure to leave right after. Remember, the gym is like high school. People see everything and people develop a reputation, and you definitely don't want to be the guy that is known to hit on every girl at the gym. Comment down below ways you have gotten your gym crush. I would love to hear them. And if you're liking this sort of content, make sure to like and subscribe so I know to make more of it. You're probably thinking, okay, Professor Glow, what else is there to do? All your don'ts seem to cover every possibility. I can't just do nothing. You're right. You know I have my tricks to make you come in super under the radar and very subtle. First is, if she is attractive, and I'm assuming she is, chances are the personal trainers know her or some staff know her well enough. What I want you to do is notice the ones that come up to her and talk to her. Develop a decent relationship with them, first name and some small surface level talk. Maybe strong enough foundation to joke around with each other. Then, next time you see those two talking, jump in that conversation like you normally would, then introduce yourself to her. And since you already have the cosign of that staff that you already know, it won't come off weird. Once you get her name, you are in a great spot. Let's say she doesn't know or talk to any staff member consistently, more of the lone wolf type. Hat on, earbuds in, focused. Easy. I want you to ask if she has finished using a machine that you want. She can say yes or no. You can either ask if you can work yourself in since you're almost done. If she says yes, then you got plenty of time to talk in between sets. You can throw in some small self-deprecating jokes like, how are you lifting so much? I have to lighten this up 20 pounds every time. That's impressive. She'll laugh, you laugh, then back to the workout. Keep it short. At the end, say, thank you for letting me work in. It's actually nice to meet real friendly people here. What's your name? Boom, you just got her name. Say your name. This is a huge step. Leave right after you get that name. If she says no, say sounds good, and you just go about your workout. Then later in that workout, you can jokingly say, are you almost done? You are taking all my machines today. With a smile, then she'll say yes or no. Don't do this again. 2 is plenty. Then wait another session or two, couple days, then do it again. You come in with, you are always one machine ahead of me. Are you almost done or can I work in with you? She'll say yes or no, then repeat. Once you get the name, then you can start saying hi, Jenny, Stacy, whatever her name is. Then use that callback humor like, are you going to take my machine again today? She'll laugh, say an answer, and then you leave. If you notice a period where you're both resting, you can start a small conversation like you looking at the weight and saying, wow, are you trying to compete or something? Then she'll answer with something, laugh, then do some self-deprecating joke again, then you go back to your workout. You can also try to time when she leaves the gym after doing this. You know she is there for an hour, and you guys usually get there around the same time. This is so much easier to do since the workout is over and she doesn't have to get back to it and keep her heart rate up. You could easily say, how was the workout today, Jenny? Then you can transition to partying or something social. Of course, this is all much easier to do if you're both in a class like yoga, boxing, something like that. Then you have a shared experience together and you can easily talk about after. A line like, you crushed it in there, you must be a regular. Then you can go to where she lives and activities she enjoys. It's a slow roll, fellas, But the gym is like high school, but over time you'll get more information about her and develop more rapport. Then eventually you can start talking about other interests outside the gym. That's when you invite her to something you have similar interests in. You can invite her to join your friends out at some bar, club, music venue, or since you both are very health conscious, you can invite her to your favorite smoothie, your favorite healthy meal, or another class that you and her would both enjoy. Now you got her number. What do you send? How do you set up that date? Watch that video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.